Smärta, ilska, rädsla, förtvivlan. Vi lever med det varje dag.
Why do you live with pain, anger, fear in Sweden? What I've heard, being next to Sweden in Finland, there's no police brutality, and if you are a minority, you can basically do whatever you want. Because if somebody says that you did something, you just call them racist, and that's that, basically. So yeah, maybe in the United States, but white people, Asian people, everyone should be afraid because the police are quite trigger happy there.
Svarta män.
Svarta kvinnor.
Svarta hbtq-personer, särskilt svarta transpersoner.
Och svarta barn.
Utsätts dagligen för statligt sanktionerat våld.
What sort of violence Swedish government is doing to black people in Sweden? I want to know, seriously. Write me a comment down below or make a video so I know what they are doing. The one good thing about Black Lives Matter is that they do address men. If it was feminism, yeah, men would be mentioned somewhere down the line, but it would be the women and then the children.
USA.
I världen.
Bullshit!
Det historiska förtrycket mot svarta måste upphöra nu. Det är en skam att politiker och beslutsfattare är tysta när det rasistiska våldet mot svarta fortgår.
Every politician is afraid of being called a racist. Maybe Donald Trump is not one, but every other is afraid to be called a racist. So yeah, really off on that one. But which are the people you can be racist to? White people! Yes! Blame the white man. Was it in Britain that there's BBC is looking for a certain job only a minority people can apply, so white people get the fuck out of here. And somehow that's not racist.
Våra svarta amerikanska syskon.
Vi vill att ni ska veta att ni är inte ensamma.
Vi ser er. Vi är med er.
Avhumaniseringen av svarta människor har pågått i hundratals år.
Det systematiska, rasistiska våldet mot oss
har sedan slaveriet och kolonialismen normaliserats, rättfärdigats och försvarats av vitheten.
This is the best time to be a black person because you can be racist towards white people. You can just blame everything on racism and white people. If whiteness is so bad, why do you live in Sweden? I know you're probably second generation black people in Sweden, but that shouldn't stop you from moving somewhere where there isn't that many white people. If whiteness is a huge problem for you, just go.
Vi lär oss att svarta kroppar inte har något värde.
We are taught that black lives don't matter. In New York, there are some schools that basically teach that if you're white, you're evil, just being white. Children coming home from school crying that they are awful person. They are, not even 10 years old, and they have no idea of the way of the world, and they are just being taught that they are evil, basically. And was it in America somebody got fired for using All Lives Matter, or at least he or she had to go to some anti-racism course. So using All Lives Matter is racist, and you are now saying that we are teaching that black lives don't matter.
När 700 afrikaner dör i Medelhavets vatten mottas det med samma likgiltighet
som när hundratals svarta människor skjuts och mördas av statens poliser utan konsekvenser.
Det är ett svek.
Why these 700 people died in the Mediterranean Sea? Did they try to come to Europe, where is free welfare and no wars currently? Is it because of that? I'm not saying that it's not a bad thing that they died, but I'm just saying that if it's so horrible here, why is hundreds of people dying to get here? You know, maybe you should be more grateful. And in England it was, 1,400 children being groomed by Muslim gangs, and it was kept quiet for over a decade, so yeah, and the girls were mostly white. Yeah, and police officers, the city council, everything was being afraid to be called racist, so they let them slide, and yeah.
Och inte ens nu, när vi med en kamera i varje ficka
kan fånga detta våld så att alla kan se.
Vill vitheten erkänna att detta är verklighet?
If violence against black people is so prevalent in Sweden, why I haven't seen one instance of police brutality against black people from Sweden? And we do see police brutality against white people by police. So, and if it's so prevalent in our culture, why do we need phones for? We should see that police brutality or violence against black people everywhere. We shouldn't need, videos from YouTube to see it.
Men det är nog nu.
Det räcker.
I've had enough from Black Lives Matter, and a bunch of other people have also had enough from Black Lives Matter, including black people, and can't remember where I saw it. There was a poll that even black people would prefer all lives matter instead of Black Lives Matter.
Vi kräver en värld där svarta liv värdesätts och beskyddas av rättsstaten.
Vi måste kanalisera vår ilska och frustration.
You must channel your anger, frustration to get better education and jobs, maybe. And I demand a world where all lives are equal to under the law.
Handling och organisering.
Vi måste använda våra röster
för att kräva konkreta politiska förändringar.
Och till våra vita allierade, kampen för svartas rättigheter kräver att ni handlar.
Det rasistiska våldet mot svarta kroppar
möjliggörs av er passivitet. Din passivitet.
Din passivitet.
My inaction, yeah. Black people already have all the same rights as white people, so if you demand a change, do you mean that you want more rights than white people and Asian people and whatever other people they are, Indians? So you are seeking a special black privilege.
En namnlista vi vill att ni ska skriva under efter att ni har sett denna video.
Vi gör inte detta för att ni ska donera till någon organisation.
Det vi vill är att ni lyssnar och ser vår verklighet.
Att ni ser era privilegier blir en del av lösningen.
So my white privilege is that I am racist if I say anything bad about black people, even when it's true, and then when black people do the same to me, that cannot be racist because I'm a white man. White privilege.
Svartas rättigheter är en global kamp.
Vi kommer aldrig låta oss tystas.
Aldrig.
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 I believe that you will never be silenced, and you know what? I'm gonna be there saying all lives matter. Or maybe I won't. But anyway, I believe you that you will not be silenced because it seems that you do like to complain.
Hat föder hat.
Våld föder våld.
Love brings peace.
Tuko pamoja kwa hii struggle na mko na sisi kwa roho yetu. Black Lives Matter.
So when in America they are yelling, what do we want? Dead cops. When do we want it? Now. That's not hate. Yeah, you should start with your own movement and then work up from that. Not going so well for you, is it? All lives matter.
Maisha ya Mwafrika inajali na ni muhimu.
The life of a white person, Asian person or whatever is important. Not just black.
Black lives matter.
All lives matter.
Matter.
All lives matter.
Lives matter.
All lives matter.
Black 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 lives matter.
Again, all lives matter. Try to get through your thick skulls.
Black lives matter.
All lives matter.
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 Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
All lives matter. Martin Luther King is spinning in his grave. Black Lives Matter isn't about the power of love. It seems to be racism towards white people and hate towards white people.